G'day, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. I don't know why I stopped them, but you know what, guys? Enjoy the win. Okay, let's talk about it right now. I've got Denver and Green Bay in the background. They're going crazy. The Pittsburgh Steelers won today 24-17. Now, when I say this as like Steeler Nation, I'm saying collectively as a whole. All week, all I heard was complaining, and we can't do this. We suck. We're terrible. We know, the Steelers fans out there, when you watch every game, we know that the offense is bad. We understand that. We know that Kenny Pickett is trying to get better every week. We understand how bad the offensive play is, right? We all had that narrative around that Jones should be starting. And there was that we talked about that for about a week or so, that Jones should be starting, and it's the end of the world if Dan Moore starts. Right? Remember that. We all talked about Joey Porter Jr., that he should be starting in replace of Levi Wallace. Remember that. Okay? We get that. We understand all those parts. And at the end of the day, though, when the Steelers go and play versus the Rams and they won 24-17, which is right down there, they've now won 2 in a row. They're 2-0 in the division. Mike Tomlin has never lost to the Rams, by the way. He's 5-0 against the Rams. He's now 3-0 against Stafford. He's also 2-0 against Sean McVay. That's pretty good. Mike Tomlin deserves credit for this win. Just because he doesn't, win by 30 points or whatnot, he deserves credit for this win. But he won't get it. He won't get it. I'm a massive Mike Tomlin supporter. I always will be. And I think he deserves credit for this win. Now, another guy who deserves credit is Matt Canada, right? But we talked all week about the players who they should be playing. And we should just go out there and trust the team. I understand we can have dialogue and discourse. And okay, this player should play because he's playing better. And look, I agree with you. I like the way that Jones is playing. But today, Dan Moore stepped up. I didn't see too many errors from Dan Moore. There was 2 blitzes I think the defense ran that the offensive line didn't pick up, or Kenny didn't check to pick the blitzes up. That's fine. It happens. It's football, right? But we played pretty good football today. The Steelers won 24-17. If I go to the stats to get a bit of a picture of what's going on, it's my natural reaction to everything, right? So first down, 17 for us, 19 for them. Now, third down was pretty bad, 4 for 12, but we won the game. We got fourth down, 1 for 1. Total plays, we had 56. They had 62. We had 300 yards. They had 354. Total drives, 11 to their 10. Yards per play was 5.4, 5.7. Now, can the Steelers get better? 100% they can. Well, they also played pretty good in this game too. In the second half, they got 21 points in the second half. So they were down by 9-3. I think it was 9-3 at the halftime. And then it was 20. They scored 21 points in the second half. Kenny Pickett got a TD. Jalen Warren got a TD. Great play, by the way. Fantastic play from Warren in the shotgun. Ran about 15 yards. Najee Harris got a TD as well. So the Steelers went from having 0 TDs in 5 weeks rushing to 3. Now, DJ didn't get a TD just yet. We've got 3 rushing TDs, Kenny, Warren, and Najee. Now, we got sacked twice. Rushing, we had 86 yards. They had 135. Can we get better? 100% we can, but at least they kept running the rock. The Steelers ran the rock 29 times, 3.0 average. At least they kept running. Now, red zone, we had 3 for 3. So every time they went to the red zone, they scored a TD, which is a massive improvement, huge improvement. So shout out to Mike Tomlin, shout out to the staff, and shout out to Matt Canada, right? A win is a win, and let me just hang on, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Let me just stop for 1 second. Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Let's celebrate. What the hell was that? Everybody should be happy about this win. You can be critical of the game. You can say it wasn't the best game, and it wasn't the best game, but it was fun. Steelers versus Rams was a fun game today. We saw TJ Watt get a pick. Was fantastic, by the way. He was lined up on the corner in the slot. I was like, what was he doing back there? I was like, hang on, why is Watt back there? The next minute, he broke off his man or his coverage. He then picked off football over the middle, and TJ Watt picked it off at 22 yards running. He looked like a fullback running the ball almost to the end zone. TJ Watt is playing fantastic football, and we're still playing this good football without our defensive guys like Cameron Hayward. And also on the offense, we're playing good football, or they're running the ball better without Freiermuth, and Darnell stepped up, and also Rodney Williams, he stepped up, number 87. He's the other tight end. Connor Hayward, I called a play. I called it the statement drive. There was a statement drive that the Steelers went down there to go in front. That was 17-17. They went down there 80 yards, statement drive to get the players and the fan base back on Steeler Nation. All week in the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been the worst support I've ever seen. As a Steelers fan, we're meant to support our team in the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we saw it was 17-17. I called it live. I said, this has to be a statement drive. It has to be. They ran all the way down the field, 80 yards, 10 plays. I think that was the Najee Harris TD right near the end. 80 yards, 10 plays, see you later. Statement drive, 24-17. The Steelers played good football and they adjusted to everything in the second half. So there should be shout-outs to not only the team. Look, there were weak areas. There were weak areas from Levi Wallace. There were weak areas for the running game led up 140 yards, of course. But a football game plays out. They didn't allow Cooper Kupp to mess with them too much. Puka Nacua, he went pretty well. Stafford didn't have control of the game. They ran well in certain parts. But the defense took over in the third and fourth quarter and only allowed, I think, 1 TD to out 21 points. Steelers were behind. They came back to win by 7 points. We should be happy. We should be really happy about our team and ecstatic for moving forward. Why are we complaining? Now, you can choose to complain all you want to. You know, is the glass half full? Is the glass half empty? That's up to you. But this channel, if you like this channel, a bloke in his room ranting about how good his Steelers are, then you'll like positive Steelers content. You just will. That's what I like doing. I like talking about my team. I love my team so much. What we saw today with Warren, DJ coming back, he had about 80-something yards. I think DJ, let me see, Pickens went off too, by the way. But we had DJ had 79 yards. Pickens 107. The team is figuring itself out slowly. And yes, the Matt Canada offense isn't picture perfect right now. It's not even a good picture. It's not all together. It's missing a lot of things, right? But Connor Hayward had 23, Najee had 15. So they figured it out. They had 230 in total. And Deontay and Pickens had a great day. Everyone talked about Akilla Witherspoon and how the Steelers messed up and he's one of the best corners in the game. And then the Steelers should have kept him. Well, the reason why they got rid of him was he was injury prone. A lot of injuries going on. They decided to go with Patrick Peterson. They decided to go with Levi Wallace and then also develop JPJ. And the plan was to have Corey Trice there too, but he got injured, right? Now they've got Darius Rush. Hopefully he can play too. So everyone's like going, oh, man, what about Akilla Witherspoon? So what about him? He got burnt today at least 2 times and drew a flag. Now, the other flags are DJ and Pickens. They got to quiet the noise a little bit. They got to, hold their ego in. But Mike Tomlin's on it. He was talking to him. It should be fine. But Pickens and DJ had a good game today. And you know what? I wanted to see this win. I wanted the Steelers to win. One more rant. I wanted to see the Steelers win today because of the noise around how Mike Tomlin stuffed up, how Mike Tomlin doesn't have these players ready, how Mike Tomlin, got rid of Dotson, how Mike Tomlin got rid of all the good players, and how Mike Tomlin should be starting JPJ and should be starting Jones, all that kind of stuff, right? Is Mike Tomlin in charge of Frymouth and his injuries? No. But Mike Tomlin deserves credit for this. The whole coaching staff does. The whole team should feel very proud about this win. And Steelers fans out there should also feel very proud about this win. I do. I know I feel very proud. I love this team. I think today shows me that the reason why I get up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. is because I see the individual storylines like Najee Harris, like getting his first TD of the year, or Warren playing some good football, getting smashed, right? Go back and watch the game. You'll see the offensive line play better. Isaac Siamale played really good in this game too. He was fantastic. I like the way he plays. I saw James Daniel. He come back from injury. He was moving to the second level. Stuff like that, man. There's a few penalties here and there on Chooks, which I didn't really agree with. Mason Cole played okay, right? Things are moving forward and things are getting better. And Steeler Nation, you might want to grab a few negative things. You can if you want to. You know what? Do what I do. Make a channel. If you want to make a channel, go and do a rant video how the Steelers suck, right? But on this channel, you'll probably see 95%, if not almost 100% positive takes. I will call them out if they're playing bad, like Gunnar Olszewski. He was playing bad. Gunnar Olszewski was just a bad player for this team. It didn't work out. They cut him. Steelers fans were pissed off about Desmond King. Oh man, we lost Desmond King. Who cares? No one's talking about Desmond King now. He's gone. That's the business. Desmond King will see you later, mate. Goodbye. Catch ya. and we move on, right? So going forward, though, I'm super happy about this team. I'm pumped up. Thank you for everyone who checked this video right near the end, who also checked in the live. The live stream was great. Look, if I don't mean, I'm not calling anyone out in the chat. I'm not calling you out individually. I'm just saying as a collective, let's enjoy the win and have a good week. The Ravens won today, the Browns won today, and the Steelers won, but we have the advantage over them. Let's rally behind our team. Kenny Pickett, I think, can be something special. I like the way that he goes Kenny clutch. Rod from our live chat says he called it the Pickett plow when they do the tush push. Don't like the idea of that, but I like the Pickett plow. Now, we got the first down because the refs went, hey, mate, here's a first down, but we played pretty good. The Steelers did enough in the second half. They did enough adjustments. They went 21-8 to win the game at the end, 24-17. Are we not happy about that? Last thing. Wave your terror. If you're feeling a bit down, feeling like, oh, man, we won, but like, yeah, the Rams lost, and I don't know, bro. Whatever. If you're feeling a bit down, grab a terrible towel. Go and grab a terrible towel. Go wave that for about a minute. Wave that. Think of how much you love the Steelers. Grab a beer and chill out. Right? Just grab a beer and chill out. Because this team can be something special. We're just watching it go through bumps and bruises along the way. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and the offense isn't polished. The offense isn't even a top 30 or anything like that. Top 20. The offense right now is like near dead last in every category. But they came out today. They got the job done. They beat Stafford. They beat one of the best rookie receivers in Puka Nakua, whatever his name is, that dude. They took care of Cooper Kupp. They also took care of the running game in certain parts where, they were missing a few players here and there, but they got the job done. The Steelers, at the end of the day, got the job done, and we should be freaking happy. We should be like elated with joy that our Steelers are 4-2.